somebody named Jack want to be called Jill. You can't do that. Meanwhile, half your favorite entertainers been performing under a fake name.
You're about to witness the C-Walk of the incredible Mr. WC. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta. Keep it gangsta, dog. Keep it gangsta.
You ain't had no problems with that. I ain't finna call you Jill. Meanwhile, you think Ice Cube is his real name? Really? Or maybe he just gave you a name you wanted to be called? Maybe? Just maybe. Hulk Hogan's real name is Terry. Let that sink in while you refuse to call a trans person what they want to be called. This sweaty ass Hulkamania, Hulk fucking Hollywood Hogan is a from Tampa named Terry.
Oh man, Roger.
Roy Wood Jr. I have never liked him. And he a pun, man. And it's like from the moment I saw him, I knew he was a pun. That stuttery voice when he talks, that I'm not sure what I'm about to say, but I hope it doesn't offend you type way of talking. That, oh my God, that kills me right there. This dude is say anything to get what he needs to be.
We're just glad Disney is trying to remove racism from its parks.
With all due respect, Wanda, I disagree. I don't think we should be removing the racism from the rides. In fact, we should be adding racism.
I can shoot, Sylvester. Big baby gonna shoot.
Why in the hell would we want to add racism into Disney World?
Because Disney World might be the only place left in Florida where kids can learn about racism. It's the last place. The most insulting scandal to fall to the feet of the Biden administration was placed at the feet of our Madam Vice President. The scandal of what does Kamala do? Which is a disrespectful question. That's a disrespectful question because nobody ever asked that question of the Vice President until a woman got the job. You see what DeSantis is doing down here?
I see what you're saying. The kids come in. The kids come in for the fun, and then we sneak into education.
Exactly.
Education.
Exactly. Exactly. That's what we do. Sneak it in. Like, you know those bumper cars they got in Tomorrowland? Tomorrowland got them bumper cars, right? Add some cops in there pulling black people over to teach the kids about traffic stops.
You might be on to something, Roy.
I'm telling you, Wanda, we put a little racism into these rides, the kids are gonna learn. And you know what? You know how they do. You know how they do. You know how they do that. They do that parade down at Disney. All the Disney characters, and that's fun for everybody. Set the parade in Selma. Walk Mickey Mouse and them across that Edmund Pettus Bridge with Buzz Lightyear on the other side, waiting to beat their asses to infinity and beyond. That's better than any textbook.
I mean,
Shut the fuck up!
So Roy Wood Jr. is a fucking pun.
How y'all doing? Good to see you again.
Thank you, love.
I was running to everybody at all the functions, the parties.
You was everywhere, were you?
Yeah, why not? It was a good time, man.
Did you run into any people who you roasted?
I wouldn't say roasted, but I did. When I saw Gayle King, I was nervous briefly. You know how they do. Because I said the joke about how she got the show with Charles Barkley. I said Charles gonna be talking crazy, and then Gayle just gonna have to look into the camera and just go, "I didn't know he was gonna say that." But Gayle was cool about it.
She's so lovely.
Yeah, it was shit.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Man.
Thank you.
How
Ellen.
was it?
It was good. It was good. It's still horrifying, though, you know, because you know how they do. You know, like when you're in a room with that many different opinions, somebody gonna have a problem with something that you're gonna say.
Right. Yeah.
And that's the thing that, as a comedian, you have to worry about the least, because you're you're performing for the people in the room, but as a comedian, your job is to represent the people who aren't in the room. And so that's where you have to like start saying exactly what you feel. And like start saying exactly what you feel.
Yeah.
We should be inspired by the events in France. They rioted when the retirement age went up 2 years to 64. They rioted because they didn't want to work till 64. Meanwhile, in America, we have an 80-year-old man begging us for 4 more years of work. Begging. Either they love it or they hate it.
That's right.
Okay, I swear for God, as time go by, you can see people's chains. You can see who they master is, and you can see who they connected to. As time goes by, you see these people, and we know that Roy Woods Jr. is connected to the Democratic Party. That's who he connected to. So he go say everything in alliance with the Democratic Party. That's what his stick is. You get me? He's on that train, that fast track, that Dylan Mulvaney track to the top. You get me? Keep saying what we say to tell you. Keep saying what we tell you to say, nigga, and you'll fucking get where you trying to go. Okay? That's Roy Woods Jr. You get what I'm saying? He's doing what his masters tell him to do. You get me? From The View to that whatever that was that he did, I don't know. I don't keep a track of mediocre shit like that. I don't care. You get me? I don't know the name. I just know that he was there as a pawn.
At the feet of our Madam Vice President, the scandal of what does Kamala do? Which is a disrespectful question. That's a disrespectful question because nobody ever asked that question of the Vice President until a woman got the job. I don't know what Mike Pence did. The only thing I know about Mike Pence is that he's really good at playing hide and seek at the Capitol. You gotta be crafty to catch Mike Pence in that Capitol, baby. He'd know all the nooks and crannies.